I know a lot of people have maybe commented on the times that we're streaming currently. We will try to branch out in the future, play with different time slots as to maybe when would be a better time for you guys to be able to get on and really interact with us, because we don't want to leave anybody out. So maybe some evening shifts. One great tool and tip for you guys, I would recommend downloading the Twitch app to your phone, and you can actually set notifications to your phone. So whenever we go live, you're going to get a notification, and you even probably will get in your email that we are now live. So if we happen to maybe do an impromptu live, just say that we got excited about something and we wanted to go live, that will give you the notification that we are live, and you can jump right on. So that's really key if you guys want to know when we're going live exactly. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is some Dollywood announcements. For those of you who are aware of where we are located in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, headquartered at Dollywood's theme park. We've been partnering with Dollywood since 1991, so it's been a long time, a great relationship, and we have a lot of our eagles over in Dollywood on Eagle Mountain Sanctuary, but they're all non-releasable. So we do have a lot of cams in those aviaries. Currently, we have 5 cams set up in those aviaries. So right now what you're looking at is Isaiah and Mrs. Jefferson. They're one of our breeding pairs. They will have 2 cams in their aviary. One was put up by our partner HD on Tap. And what you're seeing right now is their cam. It's a different view. So this is going to give you a better view right now, obviously, of I&J, because the tree is not blocking their view from the other one. But there's their beautiful nest. Yeah, it's a lower view than normal. So it would have been higher typically. So it is a little bit lower, but the nest is looking beautiful. Our eagles over there are getting ready for nesting season, so they may have brought in some sticks already. Our website for Dollywood is currently being built, so we're excited, and we're hopeful to have both our new page and our cams live streaming at Dollywood by the end of the month. Our partner HD on Tap is currently doing like a soft opening for the cams with the 2 cams that they installed back in November during our nest building period. They came and they installed 2 cameras, and those cameras can be seen right now on their website. So you're going to have a really awesome viewing experience this year at Dollywood. I think the more cams than we've ever had before, the best quality cams than we've ever had before as well. Yeah, so Pick 'em 8 is our center section where all of our single individual eagles that have not mated live. So it's the largest compartment over there, and we have never ever been able to stream these birds before. A lot of the cams from the nesting pairs maybe could get glimpses into Pick 'em 8, but we now have 2 dedicated cameras in the Pick 'em 8 section for you guys to watch. So this is awesome. We're so excited. And currently you're watching the cam that HD on Tap did install. This is our second camera. So this is the second view you'll see. It's from the lower part of the aviary, so it's going to give you a more upward look. Connor's going to zoom out. So this is almost like our entire aviary you're seeing here. There's Grant and Glenda. Look how beautiful they are. Moving on, the Hack Tower. A lot of you guys have not had many updates on the Hack Tower, but we recently did a Raise the Roof fundraiser to build a new roof and to make improvements out there that we desperately needed. So last year we did a Raise the Roof fundraiser. So for those of you who donated, thank you so much. We have made improvements over the past season since the last hacking season ended. We have replaced and fixed the roof. It's beautiful. We hope to even use some of the excess to build a more durable and steady staircase or make improvements on the current ladder. For those of you who have been out there, it's literally the ladder goes straight up. There's no angle at all. So if you have any fear of height or difficulty climbing, it's almost impossible. It's how many feet up is it? Probably 50 feet. It's 2 stories, so it's quite intimidating, and it's a wooden staircase. It's been there since I think we built the Hack Tower, which was in the 90s. So 1999. So it's been there almost 20 years. So it's worked. It's been great, but we're hoping to still make other improvements, and we hope, and we have exciting things happening with the Hack Tower. And I don't want to divulge too much information today, but we are wanting to partner with HD on Tap to possibly bring something that we've never brought to the table before. And that's all I'm going to say about that. So it's going to keep you wondering and it's probably going to kill you guys, but we are going to give more updates as we can. So we hope that you guys keep tuning in so you can find out more information for sure. Something that we have also never done before, and it wasn't until about this year, we have now installed cameras on many places around our facility. So in our aviaries here at our off-park facility, which is not open to the public, it's we're open for private tours. But we've put cams in each aviary and our flight run, and then we also have cams in our weathering yard, which you are viewing now. These cams have always been internally viewed, but never have we broadcasted them to the public. So what you're seeing now on this channel is never been shown or shared before. So this is really exclusive material that only those of you who tune into our live feeds are going to be able to see. So if you guys want to see the daily updates, you know, twice a week during our streams, this is your chance. So here is our Aviary 1, which is part of our captive breeding and release program. We got these eagle pairs in 2007 from the San Francisco Zoo. Is that date right? 2007, I'm pretty sure. I'll fact check that, but we got a lot of the eagles from their program transferred to us, and this is one of them, Honor and Braveheart. We're gonna switch over to Hero and Volunteer. I love when we're on these cams and we're streaming, and if something exciting happens, you may get an abrupt, you may hear me defer over to Connor because something cool may be happening in one of our nests. So maybe our Florida nest, or soon once we get our other nests online, we may just randomly go onto that cam if something cool is happening so we can all watch together. So right now we're looking at Freedom and Faithful Spirit. This is not Frank and Indy, but they're sitting in their nest, and you can see, this is kind of cool. You can see how big this nest is. Those eagles are not small eagles. These are very large eagles. They came from the north, so they're northern bald eagles. So we are in Frank and Indy's aviary. Griffin says she's seeing 2 nests, one high and one much lower. They typically access the one on the lower level, and that's just because it's easier to get to. Yeah, both of them have wing injuries, if you guys don't know. So it does prevent them from being able to fly as gracefully and as well as they maybe once were able to. Yeah, Indy holds the title and the record for being the largest eagle in our care here at the American Eagle Foundation. Okay, so she's 13.6 pounds. This is the NEFL Eagle Nest cam. Just a quick update. There's been a lot of crazy happenings at this nest. A lot of unique occurrences that's happened over the season so far. Right now, we have a pair of eagles that have not been our normal nesting pair in the nest. I think that one of the offspring from Romeo and Juliet from 5 years ago has returned to the nest with possibly a mate. So we're not sure, or he's just playing the field. We don't really know either. So we're watching alongside you guys, waiting for something new to happen every day. So it's been just as exciting on our end as it is on your end. So we're excited to see what happens and what unfolds. And this season may end up with good results, and we'll see. But Challenger the eagle. So Challenger is having fun right now. He likes this. I think he's really enjoying this mic too. Quit guest. Challenger, as many of you know, is a non-releasable bald eagle, and this year he is turning 30. So happy birthday, Challenger. And I'm thinking we should do some big celebration because the big 30 is pretty big. Connor's pulling up a video now. This was one of our flights we did at the NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, the Texan Stadium. And this was the first time we attempted to put a camera on Challenger's back. Julia Ciceri at the time, who did a lot of our IT work, cam work, website work, she developed a very non-cumbersome harness that just clipped onto Challenger, did not hurt him at all. It just kind of was like a little backpack he wore. And we were able to attach a camera to his back for people to kind of see what he saw as he flew down into a stadium. You know, it's when you see him flying, it's already amazing, but just to see what he flies, and we realize how much enjoyment he probably got out of that, just being able to fly over such a vast area like that. It's really cool. Okay. He really likes to talk when Crystal walks into the room. Something that we so heavily relied on. He likes to play with things. It's really cute. Yeah, so we're gonna pull up another one of our favorite videos. And I'm telling you guys, I watch these videos all the time. I can't tell you how many times I've watched them and they never get old. So hopefully you guys won't think so either, because we're gonna probably play a lot of videos on this channel. Yeah, and if you don't follow us on YouTube, please follow us. Subscribe. We want more subscribers. So that is me on the field with Al Sissery, our former president, and my father. And then we have Spencer Williams releasing Challenger right now. And as you can see, they do have a flag on the field. We work with a lot of different sized flags. This is a smaller flag. You might be able to get a glimpse of the lure being swung by Al, and that's a technique that we've used with Challenger for all the years. It's a falconry technique used, and it signifies a large reward, and it's a reinforcer for him. So he knows that if he comes to us, he's going to get that reward because he deserves that reward. So we'll give him the lure after we walk off the field. Well, I'm glad you guys are coming on and really interacting. This wouldn't be as fun for me or for any of you guys if you weren't in the chats talking to me, because it gives us the ability to interact, and I can answer the questions you may have real time. And I hope that through this process, I get to know you guys a little bit better, and you get to know me a little bit better, and other staff that we will bring on the show eventually. And again, you'll get to know Challenger a little bit better as the weeks come on. You guys are awesome. Again, tune into our social channels, watch those stories, and see you on Thursday.